Okay, so how do you take minutes as part of rising up? How do you take minutes as part of the rebellion? So I'm going to use an example here from the Talks promotion group. And firstly, the most important thing is to find yourself onto the campaign overview document, because on the campaign overview document, linked down towards the bottom in the references, we have the sort of template meeting agenda. So you want to copy over this agenda onto your minutes document. So in this case, it is the talks promotion, and copy it across. So you're going to update it with the right information and talks promo, and you want to check in the date. Okay, so at this point, now when you're in the meeting, you'll obviously be designated the minute taker, so you check down that you are the minute taker in those notes. And you make a note of who the facilitator is, and you make a note of people who are present, and anyone who said they can't make it, they sent their apologies, and they are absent. And so the key part about minutes is they get down decisions that were made in a meeting and action points that were taken. So we don't minute people's check-ins or what they're feeling, etc. We just take down sort of the key points going forward. So facilitator will talk through these first few points, and then when we get to number 3, it's sort of action reviews the minutes of the last meeting, not a discussion. So the facilitator will go through a few of the minutes from the last meeting, and as they're doing so, it's worth looking down to see what those minutes are. And any of the minutes that were not completed need to be brought into the new minutes and show the action points that weren't completed. So let's just say I did not do my action points about the Northern Tour. I would copy those points, go onto the new minutes, go across, and post them in. And every time we're posting in new information like this under something, you do a little shift to get it as the slightly further along, so you can tell that it's under this 3A. So that's what you do when people haven't completed the action points in the last time. You just copy and paste them over. Going on, so let's just say we've got an agenda point here. So if people are making points about minutes, and for example someone says, I can look at how to design a new minute taking format next week, and say that's Frida. So that's AP Frida to look at new minute design. Okay, because that's an action point that she's taken on for herself. So then we chuck that in bold, so anyone that's looking over the meeting minutes, like Frida, can clearly see that that is her task. Or let's say a decision is made in the meeting, or a proposal. So when a decision or a proposal is made, they're quite significant bits of information, so they need to be made a note of. So let's say someone makes a proposal that we never use minutes ever again because they're a faff. So proposal, never use minutes. So that would also be put in bold. And then decisions, so what people think about different proposals and how they go are in key bits of information from the meeting because it's the sort of consensus made, so they also will be put in this sort of format. And the decision on that would be obviously that no, we are definitely going to use minutes. Cool. And yeah, again, just those key bits of information are chucked in bold so that everyone else can see. And further points, further different information on those. Again, you go down, shift, and just say and any additional information. No one likes the idea, and we have a system already set up. So that gives you sort of basic frame of of how these kind of key bits of the minutes are taken. If there are subgroups, for example, mini minuters, I don't know, then those would also be made note of. And usually when we get a report from a subgroup, it's just a bit of information. And while there aren't any sort of action points or decisions made out of it, they're just good information to know for everyone in the group. So if the mini minuters are saying that their hands are too mini to write minutes, then it's worth knowing that for people in the future. And any items that are postponed for the next meeting, again, are just chucked down here. Large hand minute takers needed, for example. Okay, so I hope that helps with taking minutes, which are a key part of the organisation of the rebellion.